Next section is about risks and issues that are associated with implementation of 5G technology in the organization. See, implementation of the 5G technology require a smartphone, require internet technology. So we can consider some of the risks and issues that are related to internet and smartphone. For example, internet related issues and risks that can be listed as normal hacking related things, phishing attacks, denial of service related issues. These are some kind of internet related issues, and smartphone related issues include privacy related issues, security related issues. So overall, to make it simple, the risks can be categorized into people based, so the resources, people who are using it, and people who are implementing the technology, who people who are creating the technology. Because of them, certain risks will be resulting. Such results will result because of not 100% the people who are associated with the implementation of the technology or using the technology are not 100% following the precautions, or like not showing 100% of their abilities in using the technology. For example, if maybe it is a mandatory rule that while using smartphones, a proper usage procedure should be followed by the its user. If they don't use it in as it is proposed, if it might result in some sort of risks while testing or while developing the software application, or like implementing the 5G technology. There will be certain procedures that should be followed by the people. If they 100% do not follow such rules, it might result in certain risks. Okay, to define risk is something, some problematic situation that might arise in future, like in at present, future, while using the technology. So which can be expected. Risk is something that can be expected and for which we will be creating a solution. Okay, so people related thing, process related certain risks will be there. Technology related risks, the technology that we used, if it do not provide 100% solution to the problem, it we call it a risk. Employee related risks. Okay, so whatever the thing, whatever the objective, or whatever the entity that is associated with implementation of 5G technology, that will be associated with the risk. Okay, so mostly we consider security and ethical issues, so that's the reason why I told you to cross check with the kind of security issues that could result because of usage of smartphones, and because of the usage of 5G technology. Okay, the ethics that should be followed, um, you should include some of the ethical issues that are associated with usage of the technology. So keep it, write it in two parts. 200 word content should be on security and 100 word content on ethics. Next one is conclusion section. I guess you can provide some general introduction to the implementation of 5G technology, purpose of the document, what is done in the report, like the procedure that is followed in the report, what are the facts that are identified in the research, and then you can write some of the reflections related to the research. Okay, so by doing this, risk issues and conclusion document is done. Then finally, I want you to include at least five, minimum of five recommendations related to implementation of the technology. So in the last video, I guess I have provided several recommendations. Usually, critical success factors that are associated with the implementation of the technology are considered as recommendations. So if you say that, for example, if you identify a list of 10 business success, project success, or technology implementation success factors, each factor you can recommend it as a proper solution to be followed by the people who are implementing the technology. Okay, select 5 out of 10 recommendations and write them to finish the document. Okay, this is all about it. and you created some kind of design in initiative business model, and various at various stages you might have created certain images, right? Keep all those images at in appendices by giving site heading. By this, the documentation for digital innovation training is done. After completing this, go to introduction section and write brief structure of the document, whatever the important sections that you covered in the document, and write executive summary. Okay, update all other sections, save your document and forward it down. That's it, guys. Thank you.